Hey guys, welcome back to speech therapy during COVID-19. Um, I am going to be reading a story today. This is a story that I really enjoy, and I actually have not had the opportunity to read it to any of my students. So this is a new story. This is a story a lot of your kids may not be familiar with. It is called Not Quite Narwhal by Jessie Sima. And so when we're reading with our child, the good tip is to, look at the cover, talk about maybe the colors of the cover, what's on the cover. So, what are some things we see all in here? What do we think it's going to be about maybe? What do we think the story is going to be about looking at our cover? So, those are some things to go over before we open the pages. Kelp was born deep in the ocean. There's Kelp right there. That little unicorn, whatever he is, we will figure out what he is. He knew early on that he was different from the other narwhals. His tusk wasn't as long as everyone else's. He had different tastes in food, and he wasn't a good swimmer. Oh, look he's got floaties. Do any of you guys use floaties for swimming? But his friends didn't seem to mind, so Kelp decided he wouldn't either. So even though he's different, he's still having fun. That is, until he was swept away by a strong current. I wish I were a better swimmer, he says. Uh-oh, what's going to happen to Kelp? Kelp found himself at the surface closer to land than he'd ever been before. High up on a cliff, he spotted a mysterious, sparkling creature. It looked so familiar. It looked like Kelp. You see it? What could it be? What is up there? Kelp swam toward the land as fast as he could, which wasn't very fast at all, hoping that he could catch up with the creature that looked just like him. When he finally reached the shore, Kelp felt a little bit anxious. He never had left the ocean. He was nervous about walking for the first time, but the land creatures made it look so easy. What is this? Why is that a land creature? Why would we call it that? It wasn't. Oof. Ow. Oh, he's having a hard time walking. Eventually, he got the hang of it. Look, he's walking like the turtle. Everything on land was so strange and beautiful, but also kind of scary. Oh, look at those dark woods with some eyes. Kelp began to think he might never find the creature that looked just like him, but as he stumbled out of the forest... Uh-oh. What's he gonna find? Land narwhals! Actually, we're unicorns, and by the looks of it, so are you, said that unicorn. Look at all those rainbows. What are some of the unicorns doing in the pictures? Take a nice look. Kelp had never heard of unicorns before. They taught him all sorts of things about his tusks. We call them horns. Wow. Look at spraying rainbows out. And they introduced him to unicorn delicacies, and they showed him how to gallop. There was no doubt that Kelp was in fact a unicorn. He was having so much fun, he didn't want to leave. Learning how to gallop? Wow. But then he remembered all of his friends under the sea. Oh, he's sad. Kelp missed them terribly, so he said goodbye to the unicorns and returned to the ocean. Come back soon, they say. Well, what do you think is going to happen? Kelp swam toward home as fast as he could, which wasn't very fast at all, hoping that the narwhals would still like him now that he was a unicorn. When he finally arrived, Kelp had butterflies in his stomach. Welcome home. Look at it. They're so excited. Kelp took a deep breath and told his friends the news. It turns out I'm not a narwhal. Of course you aren't. I'm a unicorn. We all know that. They took it quite well. He was nervous, and then how do you think he felt when they accepted him? Kelp was happy to be home, but now that he had experienced life on land with the unicorns, he couldn't seem to forget them. He's in his room. His room's a shell, and it's all colorful on the inside. Did he want to be a land narwhal with the unicorns, or a sea unicorn with the narwhals? Kelp couldn't decide, and then he realized, maybe, just maybe, what do you think is going to happen? He didn't have to choose at all. So how did this story end, you guys? Think about what happened and how it ended. Was it a happy ending? Who ended up very happy? Did everyone end up happy? Did only one character? What was our character's name again? Why do you think he had that name? You can talk about what Kelp is. Okay, you guys, I am having a crazy busy week. I hope everyone is staying sane with doing schoolwork. I'm hoping to post another video this week, so keep an eye out for it. That will be geared towards more older kids, so just a heads up. But anyways, have a good rest of your day and week, and I will see you soon. Bye.